Hey y'all, let's make some Summerween nails. So I'm so excited because out of the whole week of Summerween, I was actually really excited for these because we get to use pink and black. And also I'm going to be using these foils, which I found. I've had them for a while ago. Now I'm going to work off of tips because I just think they're so easy. Every time I start a nail set, I pretty much do a marble. I just can't help myself. I think marble is so pretty. So I went in with the pink pastel and then I used the carbon black. And then I use the white satin too. Now I'm using these very wet, like very wet, so they blend while they're on the nail and less me merging them together. I'm kind of smearing them as well, but I'm really just picking up one bead at a time. You'll see later I do grab two beads on another nail, but for just this nail, the look I was going for was just one bead at a time, very, very wet. Like it can move completely on its own. I can't help myself. I just love to do a marble nail. It's just my favorite. What can I say? I just think marble's so pretty. So white satin, black carbon, and pink pastel. And to make my marbles come together, I always add a really shiny glitter somewhere. So I use the Victoria glitter in between to make it really shiny. Now, every nail I usually do is encapsulated, so I went in and encapsulated with clear. Because these are nail tips and not a person, I didn't use Glitterbels glass slippers because most of the time I throw my nails away. I don't keep the work because I can just recreate them. So I just used a Mia Secret clear just to literally put it on and throw it away. On this next nail, I used pink pastel and I took a really big bead and I didn't want it to run, so I dried it out a little too soon, which is why I'm doing a lot of patting to bring it down. But I was determined to still use that bead to get it on the nail. I was like, we gonna use that bead. So I used some heavy patting to get it down. So if you have a really big nail, don't always draw out the bead. It's fine. Now, with the pink pastel, I noticed how see-through it was. On a real finger, you're right, you're not going to be able to see through it because the thickness of a finger. But through that nail tip, I didn't like how much I could see through it. So I added the white satin on top. Just a really wet, shiny bead. For the next nail here, you're going to see I did a full nail of carbon black. And I did that to force myself to tie in the marble nail because I said the theme is pink and black. So we need to see a significant amount of black as well, not just the pink glitter and the pink pastel color. So I went in with the full solid carbon black, and then I took that glitter to offset it, and I went in like a nice S formation. But to add a little more depth to the nail, I took that white satin and another really wet bead, and this time I pretty much smeared it across the nail. Like I flattened it out on the nail so that it wasn't pigmented enough, and it kind of just like added depth and dimension to it. I don't always know what I'm doing when I'm making these nails because I always freestyle in the moment. So as long as I can do something into my mind, I'm like, ooh, that's pretty. I just keep going with it, right? So once again, I do encapsulate all of these with a clear acrylic, and I make sure it's fully not rounded, but like I actually kind of make it a little bit flat. I don't really give it too much of an apex because for pictures, that line of light looks so amazing. So I don't give it too much of an apex. On this next nail, I did another pink pastel again. But this time, I'm going to go and do an ombre with the Victoria glitter. And I brought it a little bit further down so we can get a really, what is it called? Get like a lot of significance to that nail with that glitter. Like I really needed that glitter to shine in the ombre. So I encapsulated that, and I don't know. I'm just loving what we're doing so far. Like that Victoria glitter to me ruled this whole set. Like I was just like, yep, we're doing that, honey. Like that was a really fun glitter, probably because it had like those translucent holographic kind of pieces. I just live for it. Now this is the nail I was telling you about where I took one bead of carbon black, and then I quickly dipped it into the white satin, and then I blended them on the nail as one. And as you see, when I did that, they pretty much made almost like a grayish color, like a pearl gray. And then I took that glitter and went across it as well to add more dimension to this marble. So depending on how many beads you pick up determines how your marble nail will come out, because I just did 2 marble nails and these both don't look nothing alike, like nothing. So imagine what it would look like if you took 3 beads or 4 or whatever. Every marble nail would look different. So I was like, well, let's just keep it going, honey. Let's change it up. That's what I was living for. And again, I encapsulated this with another clear. Now, to get that foil to stick, I use this foil glue. I don't even think you can buy this foil glue anymore. So this is like from my time period, where you take the glue and put it on the nail and then you wait it out to dry. We don't do that anymore. We have foil transfer gel, and I have to teach myself how to use it because I've had so much glue. So literally put it on the nail, wait for it to dry clear. Wait for it. And then you're going to smush your fingers down onto this nail. You can use a silicone tool if you want to. And then I like to take my finger and literally not etch, but like really get those edges. So when it's ready to pull off, I snatch it and it leaves a perfectly clear image. Now you can't see it, but it missed one of the eyes on the cat, right? So what I said was, ooh, we need to make sure we can blend that some kind of way. So I came up with the smart idea that we're going to chrome that nail. So I went ahead and top coated that nail and put it in the lamp. And then I'm going to go in on this nail and use a builder gel to apply my stones and charms. I actually used Glitz accessories and such. I hold gel for all of my stones and charms because it's a really thick gel that holds them in and it's made for stones and charms. But like I said, this isn't a person. This is just something I'm going to take a picture with. So I just simply use builder gel because we're going to take the picture, honey. We're going to post it and we're going to put it in the trash. I know, right? Y'all can crucify me later in the comments that I don't keep my nails. But builder gel works perfectly because it's thicker and you can actually press your stones and charms into the gel and then you can cure it. So I'm making this S design again. Like I'm following the glitter pattern that we already put in the nail. So I'm just putting the stones right on top. So what it's really doing is giving us a black nail, but the glitter is adding a type of dimension underneath those stones. So it's just another way of layering, basically. And now, like I told you, because of that one eye, I said we need something else. So I went ahead and chromed this entire nail. Now, this chrome I've had since who knows when, so I don't even know the brand. The other nail was ready, so I went ahead and took that foil and put it on this nail as well. You all can't see it, but this transferred nearly perfectly. But at the same time, part of the word where it says happy in the middle had like some pull to it. So I actually kind of like that since it was a Halloween set. I don't know how to make that sound. Like basically the words transferred, but it looked really rigid and old. I don't know how to put it. But anyway, it worked for the set. So I said, you know what? Chrome that too. So that's how both of these nails ended up chrome, because basically I needed to make sure they blend and matched. So once again, I'm going in with the builder gel. Now this I left in purposely because I want you all to see how this went. That spider is so heavy, so thick. It has a big old pearl in the back. And because builder gel is a little bit more runny than the eye hole gel, which is perfectly thick, it kept moving. I couldn't put it in the lamp. So I had to go grab this new lamp I have so I can just cure it in place. I pretty much had to hold it, and I cured it for 30 seconds right there. And then once I was done, I was able to put more builder gel on the nail and continue to put stones now that spider wasn't going to run off, because it kept trying to slide off the nail and it was really getting on my nerves. So thank goodness for this lamp. If you're looking for that lamp, I got it off Amazon, but I'll leave a link in the bio. So what you do is it has a sensor. So all you have to do is put your nail or whatever nail right up to that light, and then it automatically turns on for like 90 seconds. Or you can push the buttons as well. But for this design, I just went ahead and did a corner design. It's one of my go-tos where I just put a whole bunch of clusters in the corner. And I just put them in like, a little diagonal pattern. And once they're all on there, I just say, woohoo, you did that. This is a really good, easy design for someone who doesn't really know what they want to do, but they just know they want to use stones and they don't want to use too many, or maybe someone wants them at the base of their fingers so that they don't like break them off. So really good, easy design. This is me chroming the other nail to match the other nail. So now they're both chrome. You see what I did there? Now, this is the only nail, this original marble, that does not have any stones, any charms, or any foils. So I just went ahead and top coated that, and I left it just how it is. Now that they're all done, I'm going in with top coat, and I'm top coating every single nail. So one at a time, I'm top coating them. I try to like twist and turn it to make sure that line of light is nice, and then I put it in the lamp. So that's all we're doing here is top coating every single nail. And I just can't wait to see how this turns out. It was just so pretty. Like, I had so much fun with this set of nails. It's one thing to do black nails because black is usually like, the thing and go to for Halloween. But to mix pink with it was really fun. It's just a change of pace. So make sure you top coat all these nails, put them in the light for 60 seconds, and make sure they cool down. Don't go in and touching it because then you can like put your fingerprints on it. But as I put every single nail together, I want you to look at how amazing they are. I had so much fun making these. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and let's enjoy Summerween. I'll see you all later. Bye.